Hello friends, welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Dray. A lot of my friends are going to think that this is totally wild because I am not known to be a cook or a baker. In fact, we're not cooking today, we're baking. So we can call it Baking with Dray, whatever you want to call it. We're going to make some brownies. So we're going to make these Toll House cocoa brownies from scratch. It kind of reminds me of growing up. My mom used to make these and I happen to be wearing a shirt from my hometown, which also makes me feel a little more nostalgic about this recipe we're having today. So let's get to it, shall we? Here is the ingredients. You're gonna need your mixing bowls and measuring cups and things like that. You're gonna need 2 eggs, some vanilla, a stick and a half of butter, some baking powder, flour, sugar, salt, and a beer. Don't forget the cocoa. I hope I don't spill anything on my new shirt. This is from my friend Ashley Murray in West Jefferson. She takes this photography herself and has been selling these shirts, and there's some other images on them, but I don't want to spill anything on it, so be very careful today. If you want to get more of these shirts, like I'll probably have to after this episode, put a link below in the description to her and the book that she wrote about our hometown of West Jefferson. It's pretty cool. Prior to step 1 is opening the beer, if you drink beer, that is. Today's beer is Bed of Nails Brown Ale from Highwire in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm gonna enjoy that now. Okay, step 1 is preheating the oven to 350 degrees. Step 2 is mixing the sugar, the melted butter, and water together in a large mixing bowl. We have our melted butter now, and we're going to take our 1 2/3 cup granulated sugar, mix them with the water. Two tablespoons of water. Kind of sludgy. Next thing we're going to do is stir in our eggs. You're kind of looking at me. It's funny. Next we add our vanilla extract. We need 2 teaspoons, not tablespoons, teaspoons. I've never made brownies from scratch before, ever. I don't make many things, but definitely never made brownies. Still looking pretty sludgy. So in another bowl, we're gonna mix all the dry ingredients. We're gonna mix the flour and the baking powder and the cocoa. So I guess not all the dry ingredients because we mixed the sugar earlier. So let's get to doing that. Here we're going to add 1 1/3 cup of flour. I'm going to dig it right in there. Looks pretty good. Okay, 1 1/3 cup. Going to need 3/4 cup cocoa. So we're going to do 1/2 and 1/4. About right. One 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder here. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All I have is this grinder, so I'm just gonna guess probably about right. Get it nice and mixed up. Then you dump it in. Now, something I've learned from the construction industry is work like a pro, clean as you go. So that would also apply to the kitchen industry as well. We're gonna clean this mess up before going any further. Okay, I think we're ready. So what I like to do is butter the pan. I just take a little stick of butter and run it all around the pan so it doesn't allow whatever it is you're cooking to stick. A lot of you already know this, but some of you may not know to do that. You might have food sticking in your pans all the time. You just have no idea how to fix that. And now you know, thanks to your friend Dray. Get good around the sides. A little bit of extra butter is not going to hurt you, but it does make kind of a mess. Okay, now we are ready to put the brownie batter into the brownie pan. It's very thick. Ooh. That's an awfully big pan. A lot of pan for a little bit of batter. Calls for a 13 by 9 inch pan though. This recipe calls for 18 to 25 minutes in the oven. I'm going to say 20 minutes and we'll be safe. I'll check it after that. Now we wait. Ooh, I can tell by the smell. The sides are not quite crispy yet. Get a knife. Ooh. Looks like it's done. Nothing sticking on it. Looking good. Ah, it smells so good. Another case where I wish there was smell-o-vision and taste-o-vision. This Bed of Nails beer is really good. If you want to see the video where I bought this beer at the brewery, I'll put a link to that right above. It's on my other channel, The Brew Traveler. I can't wait to taste these brownies. Whew. Finally, the moment that we have been waiting for, to taste the beautiful brownies. They actually look pretty good. Let's cut one out. It was very thick. Thicker than I remember. Oh, it's perfect. It tastes so good. Cut a little chunk off. I'm gonna be eating a lot of brownies. Oh, that is so good. I like it pretty thin too. Really, really amazing. Oh, I'm gonna share these with my roommates and friends that come over through the next maybe couple of hours, because I don't think these are gonna last long. Need some vanilla bean ice cream. Friends, if you would like to make these brownies yourself, you can find the recipe on the box of Toll House Cocoa or in the description below. I will write that out for you. If you would like to purchase a shirt just like I'm wearing, or one with another cool picture on it that my friend Ashley Murray has taken, well, I'll put a link to her Facebook page where you can reach out to her directly below. We'll also put a link to the book that she wrote about our hometown, West Jefferson, that you can find on Amazon and Target and other outlets online. Friends, I appreciate you joining me today. I'll see you in the next video. These are so good.